What's up guys, Bluddshed here. Today we're gonna answer the question, what's the best start here in season 25, patch 2.7.2. Now really, just play whatever you want. Really, there's really no difference. You're gonna only maybe gain 30 minutes here or there on a specific build or class because there's so many things that are strong nowadays. And then we have the new seasonal theme, which is doing really well. You can get the seasonal theme while leveling. If you don't know, I have a video on the channel, the Soul Shard theme. So everybody has a really good chance. There's lots of low-level legendaries that you can get. But if you're gonna twist my arm and ask me what the best is, let me read these off to you first and then let it sink in, okay? So there's Jade, right? The Jade set. And then we have Firebird set. Then we have the Shadow set. And then we have Leapquake, Sun Wuko, Invoker, and Inarius. Inarius, the Necromancer, obviously. So all those are really good sets. It's really just kind of depends on you, your personal play style, maybe, you know, the person's expertise with a certain class or whatever. But if you're asking me, I would say Shadow's probably the #1 start because there's only 2 daggers available. If you don't know, the item pool for daggers is only 2. So if you upgrade to level 70, you're probably gonna get the Carlite point, or you're gonna get the Greenstone fan. In addition, as soon as you hit level 70, you're gonna get the guaranteed Sage set. So you can give the Sage set to your follower at 70, and now you're getting a chance to get double DBs. So now, if you don't get the upgrade right away, you're gonna have these DBs rolling in like candy left and right, and the odds are you're gonna get the Carlite point to go with the Shadow set. So now you have the Shadow set with a Impale multiplier, and then you have the dagger with an Impale multiplier, and even the quiver's moderately easy to get. You can get the quiver with your blood shards at a lower level also. So that would be something to consider, is the, you know, the Shadow set in general. To take that out of the equation, I would say probably the second most. Let's do a tied for second place in terms of the start. Let's do Leapquake, which you can see on screen, 800 Paragon, 25 gem levels, crushing a 120. Leapquake, because you get the loot socks at level 1, those are those leap boots that you can get early on with your blood shards, and if you don't get them while leveling, you don't get them with your challenge rift cash, then you can roll again at 70, make a level 1 barb, go back and roll for boots, right? So now you have the mobility, the tankiness, the earthquake destruction, right? So Leapquake would be tied with Sun Wuko because Sun Wuko has, it's a general set. It's almost like having a lawn set, right? As long as you have sweeping wind stacks, you can basically pair anything with Sun Wuko. You can go Wuko Tempest Rush. You can go Wuko Wave of Light, you know? Wuko, Sun Wuko LTK, and you can get the LTK boots at level 1 like we talked about. You can get, you know, the Siege's Memento, the Gundo gear. You can get all kinds of stuff, all kinds of bracers, multipliers to go with the Sun Wuko set. It's very malleable. In general, monk gear is hard to get because their fist weapons have like a lot of damage ranges on them, affix ranges, and this and that. You need like Ingium for it to work and lots of optimization. But just as a surface, I mean, you can pair it with anything, right? So it's very malleable. I think Sun Wuko and Leapquake I'd put in the same tier together. Now, I mean, Jade is good, and especially with the 2-piece. Firebird is insanely tanky right out the gate. You know, there's a lot of benefits to the other sets. Then we have Invoker. You get lots of damage spike early because every piece of Invoker gear has thorns on it. So immediately out the gate, you're starting off with thorns damage, right? Inarius is so strong. Inarius, you can get the Corpse Explosive gauntlets at level 1 to pair with the Inarius set. So right, you have those gauntlets, and then you get your 6-piece bonus, and then you're doing insane damage with the Corpse Explosion. So Corpse Explosion could be up there considered to be one of the best starts. Necromancer, like Demon Hunter, only has 4 weapons of each type. So if you're trying to get a specific weapon, you have a 1 in 4 chance of getting it. And then, like I said, with the extra DBs on top of it, it's just gonna make it a cakewalk. It's gonna be really easy to accomplish. On the main page of our website, bloodshed.com, I'm gonna update this with all the new stuff, but you can find the Challenge Rift Bag video, learn how to optimize it, the new follower system, stuff like that. We're gonna add the tier list when it's ready, but there's also an item calculator here so you can kind of check it out. Sorry, it's so bright. But then, like, so if you don't understand what I meant by a level 1, you can take a barbarian, make another alt at level 1, and look at the item pool for amulets, for everything. There's a lot of items in the game. But if you make a level 1 character and you roll your blood shards, now these are the only things that are available. So it severely limits the item pool. You can get those loot socks that we were talking about, and that works with every class. So you can kind of see, just go to the main page of the Diablo page on the website. It's at the bottom of that page. So you can kind of see what you could get. I usually cover this stuff in the starter guide, but this is kind of what I take into consideration when looking at the best start, because this is what you're going to put together. It just severely limits the RNG. So here's the Demon Hunter also. So at level 70, you go to daggers. Oops, I think we passed it. It's so tiny. One-handed dagger, and then there's only 2 available, right? And then this is the Carlite point to go with the shadow set itself. I'll probably cover most of the stuff in the starter guides, or I'll do one big starter guide video covering all the things you should roll for, give you a game plan throughout the season. That video should be coming in the future before the season goes live. Also, with the Demon Hunter as the best start, you have the God set you can get into, right? And God set is the best to farm keys. And then Monk with Sun Wuko Wave of Light, or Lan Wave of Light, or we did a Monk video, best speed builds for Monk. Monk has a lot of speed builds, right? So those are the 2 kind of best key farm classes also. So you could also take that in consideration, how Monk and Demon Hunter would probably be the best way to go to start the season. But again, just do whatever you want, right? I'm going to be playing solo hardcore, probably just doing whatever, just chilling and killing like always. If you could leave a like on the video, I'd appreciate it, as it does help the channel grow, helps us fight the damn YouTube algorithm. Let me know in the comments what video you want to see next. I have a lot of ideas still to try to get them out before the season. I've been playing Lost Ark on stream, loving the game, we just got into endgame, opening up all the different systems. I do have a Let's Play on my second YouTube channel if you want to just watch like a storied Let's Play. It's kind of, I mostly showed most of the cutscenes and everything. I'm playing Gunslinger on that. But that's it. That's gonna be all for me today. This is Bluddshed, and I'm out of here.